Hey guys, Josh Webb here with the Central Bluegrass Realty team. Super excited to do a spotlight on this home today that is located on its very own private airstrip. We're going to overlook the attached airplane hangar. Also, we'll go in details a little bit later here on the home as well. We're doing a walkthrough of that. In the meantime, on the private airstrip, it is 2,300 feet long, 80 feet wide, and it's also a lighted airstrip. That way, if you're coming in early in the morning or late in the evening, something unique about this property. But we're on our way. We're taxiing, getting ready to take off here and heading to, in my opinion, one of the prettiest airports flying into, and that is the Bluegrass Airport in Lexington, Kentucky. This is about, I'd say, a 30-minute flight. We're in a 1948 Navion airplane, so depending on your plane, it may be a little bit faster, a little bit slower, but for us, in this plane, it took us right about 30 minutes. Look at how gorgeous this is, though. In this part of the country, flying over some of the most amazing horse farms and cattle farms, which is in close proximity to everything. If you're coming in for the bourbon industry, if you're coming in for the horse industry, or even here for basketball, not only is it a really close flight for Bluegrass Airport, but it's also really close to the Louisville Airport, which is SDF. You're about 48 nautical miles, but also you're really close to the Cincinnati Airport as well, which is CVG. You're about 37 nautical miles from there. We just circled around Kingland to come into our final approach and kind of cut line a little bit after we crossed Man of War in Versailles, and seeing the traffic where it's backed up a little bit makes us appreciate coming in to get this little bird on the ground. But once we are on the ground, again, we're right across the street from Kingland. If you want to go over to horse sales or watching a few races, it's, like I said, really close proximity. Also, if you're looking to do something that is very unique, we also have the Kentucky Castle as well, which is only just a few minutes drive away from the Bluegrass Airport. But one of the things I don't want to overlook is the Aviation Museum. If you have time, go in and take a look. They've got a lot of planes history there, military, civilian, historic planes, a lot to offer. Zeroing in exactly where the home is located, from where the home to all three airports that we had talked about, Louisville, Cincinnati, and Lexington, with the house being right in the middle. Quick overview of just the landing strip there, with 4 or 5 homes that's in the community. Super excited to do the walkthrough of the home, so I'm hoping you'll follow me through that as well. Let's get started. Hey guys, walking in, I shot this at a couple of different angles to be able to give you a really good visualization of how big this area actually is. Really big and airy, but you also have a lot of natural light. This door over here to the left of that cabinet, that actually goes out into the airplane hangar, so really convenient. All custom cabinetry, oak cabinets, and again, just a quick, real 360 view of how big this area actually is with all the natural light. So a lot of possibilities. If you wanted to turn furniture different ways, or if you wanted to be able to make the space into something completely different, that space is there. Half bath for any guest that's coming into the home, and keeping them out of your primary bedroom, primary bathroom. But again, a lot of space in this bedroom itself. So you can see the distance from me to over to the bed, and walking over here you'll see the master closet. If you would keep going through the master closet, that actually turns to the right to where you have more space in there as well. So backing up, we're going to head on over to the master bathroom. Again, really spacious, big area that we're getting ready to head back out, and we're getting ready to go do the walkthrough of the airplane hangar. So when we back out, you'll see again just a different view of an angle of the master bedroom itself. So heading on over to the airplane hangar. So you'll see some steps here to your right. which is going to lead down to the other space and other living area. But this airplane hangar is really spacious as well. Plenty of room for the airplane, and you can see the distance from me to the plane. But also, you have a full laundry room that is outside here in the hangar with bathroom, sink, refrigerator. If you wanted to do something community-wise of bringing in maybe a fly-in or a cookout, you have space to do that, to have a lot of guests without having a ton of people in your home. So let's head on down and let's take a look at the downstairs. Walking into this little area here would make a great area to be able to just work out different trips through aviation, having the separation of if you're wanting to maybe even have a little workshop. I mean, you could turn it into whatever you would want. Walking into the bottom level, same as the top level, look how open this is. You know, a lot of different angles, natural light, very airy, but you'll see, just keep walking. I mean, this property just keeps going. Full bathroom that leads over onto the other master that is connected as well. When we come through, all the natural light. And again, this room here to your right, they use as an additional bedroom, but you could turn that into whatever you would choose. If you wanted to, if you needed a room for another office, just a lot of space. But I love this view, how long this actually is. But if you got any questions, give me a shout. Josh Webb, Central Bluegrass Realty. I really appreciate you for your time and taking the time walking through this with me. This is great. Have a great day. Look forward to seeing you on the next one.